Alright, so this is my water sifter that I built. Really simple design, very inexpensive to make. Maybe spent 15 bucks, probably not even that. A lot of it is just scrap that I had sitting around. Basically, what I did is took a couple 2x4s. These are about 18 inches on the inside cut here, so about 1.5 feet, which is good size. Not too heavy that way, but gives plenty of surface area to put everything in. Took some chicken wire, cut that out to go the length of the board here, so the chicken wire is good and sturdy, sandwiched in there, it's not going anywhere. And then I doubled it up, and what I did was, instead of making these about 1/2 inch squares by 1/2 inch squares and just double layering them, what I did is I took the cross section. You can see that the actual square goes from here, but what I did is I overlapped them, made it smaller so that the small objects aren't going to fall through as easy, but the sand and small rocks still do. So basically cut this, overlap it, and double it up. Gives it a lot of strength. Same thing with the 2x4s. You just double those up, screw them down so that they're sandwiched in there. This holds and supports everything, so the chicken wire won't escape. Just another note too, for the chicken wire, I used staples underneath and stapled the edges all the way around to make sure that that's not going anywhere. So I mean, the boards aren't just holding the chicken wire framing to it, it's also staple gunned in there. But anyway, it's very sturdy, floats well. I used it for the first time just the other day. I just added these handles. Makes it a lot easier when I'm carrying it to and from my location. And then also when I'm sifting, I was just kind of pushing down on the board to get it sifting. Now I can use these handles to really rock any of that sand and sediment through the sifter. And then I got my carabiners to attach it to me, kind of while I wade through the water. Cut up a noodle, give it a little extra flotation, a little extra buoyancy, and just screwed those on. I'm sure there's a better way to do that. I should probably add washers in there, because I'm sure at some point that noodle is just going to rip through the screws. You can kind of see, did a little bit already on this one, but so far it held up through the first day at a couple different locations, but it's working really well. And then in the center, I have a magnet tied to it, so anything that is magnetic should just get stuck right to there, and I won't have to dig around in the sand too much. I'll know that it's going to be right in the center. But hopefully I'll find some nice gold and silver on the outsides of it. So anyway, that is my floating sifter for water hunting. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Anybody can make one. I recommend that you do. If you guys have any questions, feel free, give me a shout. Ace out.